Hello, my darlings. Welcome to your daily short yes, keeping it spiritually simple. I am using the Shamans Dream Oracle for you. I think then alongside the Guardian Angel messages today for this daily reading, this daily message. I'm going to move straight into the reading. Thank you as ever for your love and your support. I really, really appreciate it. So we have got, what have we got here? We've got Lost in Space Needing Direction has come out. And we have skywriting the fates. Isn't that interesting? Lost in Space, and we have skywriting the fates. The message from Spirit here is that the stable approach to the attainment of your goals is to decide in this present moment that you are going to focus your energy on growth, on growing from your environment, whatever that environment may be. Now, with skywriting and the fates, it is to say that as souls, when we come here, we choose our date of birth, we choose our parents, we choose our environment, we choose it all. That is sort of written in the stars. And there are certain points along our life, there are certain big life experiences that are pre-fated, predestined. But it is up to us, because we have conscious free will. We are nature. We're no different to nature, but the one thing that's different is that we have conscious free will to choose in all times how we respond to life or how we react to life. And in those choices, we can repeat lessons, we can repeat experiences, or we can grow from them and welcome in the new ones. So skywriting is to say, for me, that resonant signature, that energetic signature that you're giving out is vast. It is much vaster than you could possibly imagine. It is much more far-reaching than you can possibly imagine. You've heard me say before that our words are the sound that comes from us, which is creation. Creation came from sound. Reaches a star's molecule on the edge of the galaxy. We have a perception of time and space that is vastly different to what it actually is. And we are made up of billions of stars in this temporary moment, this temporary window, here to experience life. So whatever you might consider to be fateful, it might be an aspect of the predestined life purpose that you have called forth as a soul, but it is your choice whether you choose to grow from it or get stuck in it. And this is alongside Lost in Space, Needing Direction. Number 3 and 6, growth again. 6, harmony. 6 and 9, attainment of your goals. So it is to choose to not resist what is happening, to be in harmony with, to surrender to the present moment as if you have chosen it yourself, which you have. What you resist persists, what you bless rests. In seeking direction, in seeking a way forward, look to see with which energy you are seeking that direction and that way forward. Because if you are seeking direction from a place that you are resisting, then you are saying to the universe, it's that skywriting, you're writing in the universe, you're writing, I am in a place I'm resisting. I am resisting this place. I do not want to be in this place. And that is, the universe responds to who you are. So the universe is responding to that resistance. So in needing direction and being lost, ground yourself in this moment and say, as a soul, I've chosen it for a reason. What am I meant to take from this current experience? It is incredibly difficult to be at rest, to be at peace when we are facing challenges and conflicts. But our deepest desires and our deepest desires to have a certain outcome is what creates the most suffering for us. And Spirit is saying, this too shall pass. This is but a simple temporary moment, and it will pass. And I will pull some cards for needing direction, but make it your directive at this time, that even if you don't know how to do it, your direction is one of growth, to grow from this, to branch out from this, to flower from this. If that is your intention and that is your purpose, that is how the universe will respond, because the plant doesn't resist where it is. The plant doesn't complain and say, oh my God, I don't like this rocky space. I don't want to be here. I want to go and uproot myself and put myself over there. The plant can't, and the plant doesn't. It accepts where it is and it grows accordingly, and it grows as an aspect of that, and it finds a way. Nature finds a way. You will find a way, but you've got to root and plant yourself in this present moment with complete and utter acceptance that it is happening for you for a reason. Surrender to what it is. Stop resisting it. I can speak from experience with this. We can all speak from experience, and we can all, it's so much easier for me to speak it now than it was when I was in that space of resistance. But I found a way, and it is through perhaps words of encouragement from another. When we group together, when we come together, say in a gathering such as this, where the words of encouragement help another to find their own direction, to find their own way. I did it my way. You will do it your way, but you will do it in a way that is natural for you. Trust that you will find a way. And if there is no way present at this time, and you feel lost in this space that you are in, then seek to find the blessing that's within it. Seek to find the non-resistance within you. Then, my darling, the direction will be shown to you. So let's very simply pull a couple of guardian angel messages for you. Thank you. What else, Spirit, would you like to say from this deck? Thank you. At the moment, you're resisting. At the moment, you're trying too hard. You're trying to be perfect in so many ways. You've given up in a way because you've tried so hard and nothing seems to be working. It's Spirit is saying that it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter that, can you see here? There is the mess and everything that's here. What matters is your intent and your drive and your love and your desire to learn, your desire to grow. It also says to me that this is holding on to particular outcome, because it's like the universe being the mother in the kitchen, preparing that perfect plate for you. And if you go in and say, you know, I'm really hungry, you're a child, and you say, I'm really hungry, mummy, can I help? The universe will always say, yes, of course you can, darling, because the universe loves you. You have free will. But the universe knows that it won't be that perfectly prepared plate of food for you because you've got involved. So they're asking you to step out of the kitchen now, to go and have a lie down, to go and have a rest, to go and put your feet up. And alongside of that, you've got, and you can't continue this way. This is a 10, is to say that something is coming to a conclusion, something is coming to an ending, because this is the over card. This is the over it, overworked, overstressed, over worrying, all of those cards that overwhelm us, all of those energies that overwhelm us. And so you're being shown all of these feelings are trying to tell you to stop whatever you're doing, and don't resist where you are, to surrender to it at this time. And there is so much peace in surrendering. There is so much peace. And, you know, my heart goes out to you, and whoever you are that's resonating with this, I send you a great big virtual hug, because I've been there and I know and I understand. But just for a moment, put your feet up and say, I surrender, universe. I am handing all of this burden over to you. Thank you for showing me the way. Thank you for showing me. But you have to accept. It's radical acceptance. And in that, the direction will come for you. And alongside of that, you've got the Seven of Cups. Now, this is not just any old direction. These are lots and lots of really tantalizing, gorgeous solutions, opportunities, ways, treats. Let's put it that way. This almost reminds me of a sweetie shop, an old-fashioned sweetie shop in England. I think at the moment you're so busy going in a certain direction that you're not noticing what is in the shop windows. You're not seeing perhaps the signs and the offerings that the universe is presenting to you along this path that you have taken. And all you have to do is to make a decision that you're going to stop. You're going to look, you're going to listen, a bit like crossing the road, but you're going to be aware. It's almost like window shopping, isn't it? You're going to window shop in your life. You're going to choose to want to look, to get, to purchase, to receive something. And you're open to what you're going to see on your journey. And the universe will present them to you, all sorts of different concepts and ideas. And then all it's asking of you is that you take a step forward in that direction. You open the door to it. You open the door to that possibility. I think I'm going to wrap it up there. Thank you. Okay, so they're saying, there's one more message in this card. Do you see that coin there? So it is to say that you're feeling that all of your hard work and effort is not being rewarded. You've only received this. And that, I understand, is something that can be very overwhelming and disheartening. It starts with not so much, and this realization for you, not so much about the importance now of the perception of anybody else about what you're doing and your life. It's about the perception of what you are doing. Other people's perceptions of what you are doing is not important. Taking on that load, that burden, is only aggravating and adding to your frustration and your nervousness I'm getting about this. And Spirit is saying that if you're trying too hard to please everybody else in this situation, you're not looking after yourself. And you can't affect a positive change in your life if your vibration, if your energy is one of lack. You can't continue to give. You can't continue to pour from an empty cup. You have to replenish your energy bank. You're giving too much at the moment. So find ways, even if it is window shopping, having some time to yourself, find ways to do something that is purely for your pleasure, not for anybody else's. And don't for a moment feel guilty about it, because that is going to be transformational for you. Thank you, Spirit. One more, please. And then we'll wrap it up. Thank you. That is going to be transformational for you. You're going to add value. This is the Ace of Pentacles. This is about the decisions you're taking, about the practical things in your life, the physical things in your life. And this is Autumn in this card. And this little gleeful, joyful face here, who has discovered in perhaps your later years now, but also in the release of certain ideas and values that you had and concepts that you had, a new approach, a new practical approach that is divinely guided and divinely led for you. It's an opportunity, my darling, that it's going to open these doors. But you have to decide, this is a child in this, you have to decide that you're going to be led into this non-resistantly. Because I think with the 10 of Wands, you're very fixed in a certain method, a certain approach. And the universe is saying, go back to basics, go back to saying, I know nothing, I'm a novice in this, but I'm willing to learn. And that's when that Ace of Pentacles, that valuable resource, maybe valuable time, practical steps, a practical solution will present itself for you. And it's coming from somebody who, as the King of Swords, is very respected in their field, is very objective, is very detached from the situation, and can communicate with you in a way that is very, very clear. So whatever that may mean for you, be led to that, okay? Be led. You're needing direction. So allow yourself to be led non-resistantly in a space of, I'm open, I know nothing. This way hasn't worked, I'm happy to go this way. So there we are, my darlings. I trust that has helped anybody who's resonated with that reading. And I'm looking forward to doing more of your June readings tomorrow. 3 of them up. I have done Aries, Sagittarius, and Aquarius. I'm shuffling the cards. They're coming out in divine order. What else to tell you? That's it, I think. Other than that, I look forward to doing another reading for you tomorrow. In the meantime, have the rest of a beautiful Thursday. Take care, my darlings. Lots of love. Bye-bye.